sometimes even when you can't have a cure, you bring us celebrations, moments, memories, and milestones that you probably don't even think about or realize that you're giving us.
But 10 years ago, I had been diagnosed with a carcinoid in liver metastases, and every doctor told me to go home and die. And my third oncologist, when he told me that, and I went back and said no, he was in Phoenix, and he said, well, there's this new procedure that I have never really referred anyone, and that's how I heard about you. And it's been 9 years, and here I am, and how do I thank you for giving me back my life? Thank you.
Well, I'm a stage 4 breast cancer survivor from California. I'm so profoundly grateful for my response to SIRSPHERES and whatever magic you had to do with that, because, you know, I went from lots and lots of liver tumors to just about none. I mean, one. So I'm pretty thrilled. Thank you.
I too am not one of your patients, but the first time I heard your name was from my sister, and you represented a great amount of hope to her. Unfortunately, she didn't have the time to pursue, but through Suzanne and through people like you, you've touched a lot of people.
Well, I'm a long-time survivor. I've had liver cancer for 31 years, and Dr. Nutting has done the Y90. Last one was about 6 weeks ago. I'm here because of you. Thank you.
I need to thank Suzanne and Cure Magazine and reading about you and your work, but thinking I'll be one of those patients that never gets there. You know, that won't be for me. That's for those people who manage to have the right connections. And I read that article. I had a cancer appointment. I found out that I was growing liver tumors again. I called Suzanne, crying hysterically, very upset, didn't know what to do because there was nothing left. And I'm sure it was within 2 weeks. I was up here for my first treatment with SIRSPHERES, and things have, I just had the third one in February, and I can honestly say that even though I'm now old enough, I think, probably to be about your grandmother, I feel better than I have felt in so many years, that it's allowed me to be here and with this wonderful group of people.
You gave our son-in-law almost 4 years more than he thought he would have.
Yes, I was able to meet Dr. Nutting, like Roy said, about 9 years ago. Actually, I've had cancer about 20 years, and I was cancer-free for 9 years and forgot that. And this last 9 years, I do not forget it, and it's because I'm still here, able to see my family and all the fun things that I enjoy in life. And I owe that to Dr. Nutting. I was in a naturopathic clinic taking supplements and vitamin C, and it was through that doctor that he referred me to Dr. Nutting for the SIRSPHERE. After I had those 2 treatments, my markers went down, and I have been basically still on top of this cancer the last 10 years.
On Sunday morning in August 2008, I sent a CT scan of Tamara's abdomen to a physician at Sky Ridge Medical Center in Colorado by next day air envelope. I had never spoken to this gentleman before, nor had I sent him her medical records. In that envelope, I wrote 4 short lines. I'm broke, my insurance company won't pay, I know you probably can't save her, but can you give us time? The doctor received that next day air envelope at noon on Monday. At 3 p.m. that same day, my phone rang, and it was this physician at Sky Ridge Medical Center. He said, I will help you. A flurry of activity took part on that day. Tuesday morning, my phone rang, and his nurse said, the doctor has rearranged his schedule. Can you be here tomorrow? He will operate at 7 a.m. Thursday morning. What a life-changing 72 hours that was. We bought one-way tickets, taking nothing for granted. We did not assume that both of us would return. Thursday morning rolled around at 7 a.m. and we were there. In walked this physician to whom I'd only spoken to twice. At 7:30, Tamara went to surgery for serous fears, the only weapon in the arsenal of medical treatment left to try. This doctor made it happen. The peace that this gentleman brought to Tamara and I, money cannot buy. She knew that no stone had been left unturned in her fight for life. As a man, her husband, and her rock, the peace he brought to me is what sustains me today.